Bonjour tout le monde. I do get this a lot that, ma'am, I still think in English, and due to which my fluency is not what it is expected to be, and that is preventing me to get the CLB 7 score in the TEF or the TCF Canada exam. This is totally common, and it is something which I do understand, because honestly guys, I've gone through the same bit of emotions, roller coaster ride. I still remember the day when my teacher gave me a line, I can't do this anymore, and my mind was juggling that how do I translate can't do it anymore, while I knew the whole of a bunch of grammar. It's pouvoir, ne pas, ne plus, and all of those, but still, like, I was literally frozen that I can't translate this sentence without putting the things in my mind, like in English to French. So here I am today giving you helpful tips and tricks which should be helpful for you to bring the fluency into you as an imbibed you to be able to clear the TEF and TCF Canada with CLB 7. This is Ankita Agrawal. I am TCF at the TEF Canada coach expert. I live in Toronto and helping lots and lots of tons of students to make their Canada PR dream come true. If you want to watch my podcast list, please, you must watch them, because here it is, the list of diverse students, their experiences, successes, failures, things that they didn't do well, things that they did wrong, and you can by all means avoid to do that. Do learn from that, comment, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's get on to the tips and tricks to develop the fluency to speak fluent French. Here you go. The first important tip here is, or step here is, that you start dwelling into the process. Typically, it's called the French immersion method, which I am sure many of you or most of you have heard this before. Just that we don't understand the magnitude of this, and we usually think that French immersion means I will have to go to that country or city or family, talk to the natives throughout the day. That's called French immersion. And here I want to go ahead and break the myth, guys. It has nothing to do with the native, non-native, and all of those things. French immersion simply means that whatever you do in a day, you're sleeping, writing, reading, listening, walking, going to the work, having breakfast, any emotion that comes out from you in a day must be put it in your target language. Simple. And that is something can be done without you having anybody in your life. Like, you do not need a tutor, you do not need somebody else to tell you, hey, think like this, hey, think like that, because this is an original ongoing process. We just have to put this in French. Now, I'll give you an example. Let's say I want to say today I'm here to shoot a video, or I'm going to create a video, or I'm going to make a video. So I'm going to use very simple words. Je vais, I'm going to, faire, make, set video. And now let's say I do not know video and I do not know faire. Of course, by all means, I'm going to use the words and refer to the words in word reference or any other source material, maybe ChatGPT that I want to use, and I will try and think it in French. Try. I'm using the word try. I do not expect you guys that you will start thinking in French overnight, because that's technically not possible, and we can't take that monumental pressure on us, honestly, because we've been thinking maybe lately in English. Some of you might be thinking in Hindi. Like, I think in Hindi strongly. That's my native. So I usually translate my French, if I have to, from Hindi to French. So that's how I do, and that's how it is. Like, we will not translate the sentences slowly and gradually for the emotions that we have already given the message to our mind. Hey, if you want to say I am hungry, always think j'ai faim, j'ai faim, j'ai soif, j'ai soif. For the sentence when I want to say I'm thirsty. So this is the first important step that you gotta do. That is French immersion method, which means immerse yourself, your surroundings, your journey, your daily life, all in French sentences, phrases, words, or vocab. That's how you'll build a holistic plan for yourself. The second important tip is even simpler. You just have to cram. Yes, cramming, we were always advised in life that cramming is not healthy. True to some extent, because we literally cannot cram everything in life. Typically, I wouldn't advise anybody to cram the mathematical or even scientific concepts, because here the understanding is more important than cramming. Versus in language, cramming is more important than anything else. True that, and it might be bursting a lot of myth and belief that I can't cram. One of my students this morning said, "Ma'am, I'm very bad at cramming." And I am like, "How do you know that you're bad at cramming?" So then he couldn't answer me. He said, "Because I've never crammed in life." Then I said, "You never learned French also in your life. This is the first time you're learning French also, right?" So you got to cram. Basically, when you cram, thinking without any logic or something, or you memorize the word, it goes very simply in the flow. For example, let's say I hold a very simple conversation today. People, even if you're beginner level, and I just say, "Bonjour, comment allez-vous?" And you reply, "Je vais bien, merci," or you might reply, "Ça va bien, merci, et vous?" And this is something you might not even know. Like, you might not even know that your mind is actually just responding because it is crammed. It is not responding because you know the grammar already. Because if you think of a grammar, you might just as well think, how do I reply? I am doing fine. And you might as well bring the verb faire, which doesn't even exist in the whole conversation. It's simple. It's aller, ça va bien, je vais bien. So technically, if you understand the point I want to give you here, is that you have to memorize. Cramming is a very effective method when it comes to language. The more you cram, the better you get, slowly, daily, and you'll soon see a fluency is developed over the period of time. But again, do not think that anything is a shortcut. Everything is a process. It takes time to develop, and you'll have to have a lot of patience. You'll have to be patient with yourself as well. Moving on to the third point, which is super important, is the third point is all related to the exam, which is TEF or TCF, in order to get the CLB7. Now, in order to get the CLB7 score, you have to understand that they won't ask you grammar in the exam, because they're not going to ask you that whether it is passé composé or imparfait that you're going to use, right? So the simple thing that you have to keep it in mind to stop giving the message to your brain that I have to think from English and then put it to French, is that you know your script. Like, if you talk about the TEF speaking section A, you know that you're going to ask about time, money, duration, maybe the process. So you need to have your specific template in your mind. Similarly, for the TCF, let's say if it's présentez-vous we are referring to, you will have a script ready. That, hey, I'm going to talk about myself, education, then I'm going to talk about my work, and after that I'll talk about my future project or any other script that you may have in your mind. You got to write it down, put it in the simple phrases. Simple, here's a keyword, simple, not complicated, not complex. They don't want to see you like speaking like a pro in native. What they want to see you is that you're speaking with confidence. So confidence will only come when you have a simple script in hand and not the complicated one. So you got to have a very simple script laid down in front of you. Go ahead and memorize it, and that's it. And that's how you will slowly develop a fluency. I hope you got it. The idea to summarize all these 3 points is, first is a French immersion method, so that you start developing your sentences, your words, your expressions daily, step by step. Step number 2 is to cram, because the more you cram, be it vocabulary, phrases, expressions, French, you will start sounding natural anyway. And last important tip here is related to the TEF and TCF Canada. In order to score CLB7 is eventually, finally, to memorize your script, be prepared for the exam, know what you're going to talk about, whether it is TEF speaking section A, TEF speaking section B, or TCF 3 tasks that you are going to prepare. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if there's anything else that is stopping you to get CLB7. Do not give multiple attempts, because it does cost a lot. Rather, prepare yourself well and go and take the exam. Like the video, Please subscribe to the channel and please comment if there's anything else that I can help you with, guys. Ciao.